how to save money on gas in 2022. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can save money on gas in 2022. We all have expenses that generally tend to go under the radar. We don't quite notice it until we try to get some hold of our monthly expenses. And it might take more than a few months for you to notice that you've spent way too much on gas. So it is extremely important to get a measure of how much you are spending on gas and try to save some as well. Therefore, we have some tips and tricks for you so that you can save some money on gas this year. But before we reveal them, we'd like to tell you that we bring these videos to you for free. In order to show support to us, you can subscribe to our channel. If you hit that notification bell, you won't have to miss out on new videos either. If you like the content we are putting on, please also give us a thumbs up so that we get that extra bit of vitality to make better videos. Okay, now, let's drive right into how we can save money on gas in 2022. 1. Ride as less as possible. We might think that riding as less as possible is counterintuitive, as riding as little as possible means getting rid of your car. But that is not really the case. You can limit the use of the car when it can really be done without. You can save driving for occasions when you really have to, instead of driving whenever you feel like you want to. You might have noticed that after you got your car, you stopped taking 10-minute walks to places which you would previously go on foot. Having this little bit of lifestyle shift may also mean that you also put on a few pounds. So always identify if you're using a car as a luxury or whether you're using your car when it has to be used. 2. Find the best routes possible. The best routes for saving money on gas might really not be the shortest possible way to get to your destination. There might be shorter routes to get to the places you are looking for, but those routes might be congested with heavy traffic. When that happens, your cart might be running for a longer period of time. And also, there will be greater emissions when you start your car, but don't drive in it optimally. So you can find alternative routes to get to the place you are looking for. There are research works published by the U.S. Department of Energy where it has been reported that highway traffic can cut down 1/3 of your expenses on gas. So before you are looking to get to a place, you should take use of technology such as Google Maps to find out which routes are the ones where traffic congestion is the lowest. 3. Avoid driving aggressively. Loading yourself with the heavy stress of road rage and taking it all out on the car is another of the ways where people are spending too much on their gas. If you are in a constant hurry to get to a place and tend to accelerate your car too heavily when the traffic signal goes green, it puts a lot of strain on the amount of gas used by your vehicle. The same goes for instances when you tend to drive at a very high speed and tend to decelerate your car at the sight of the red light. In addition to the expense on gas, the heavy stress on other parts of your car might mean that they'll quickly need maintenance or replacement too. Estimates have it that learning to manage your stress while driving can increase your fuel economy by as much as 33%. 4. Using public transportation more. Another thing that you can do in order to reduce your gas bills is by using public transportation whenever possible. With the growing concerns over the amount of CO2 emissions emitted by private vehicles, many leading countries are looking to better their public transport. So you can opt to commute to your study or workplace in subways or even local buses. It might feel a tad weird at first as you might not have been accustomed to using public transport, but with time, you'll have the advantages of having less of the road rage that comes with using your own car. Also, when you weigh in the amount of money you spend on your gas and maintenance of your private vehicle versus the amount of money you have to pay on public transport, your outlook on the use of public transport might be more optimistic than you might have thought. 5. Minimizing the use of AC. The high use of AC is another of those reasons why your gas bills might be high. It has widely been noted that keeping your AC on whenever you are on a stop-and-go traffic tends to be less gas efficient. Another way to save some money on gas would be turning off the AC when you're moving at a slower speed. Instead, you could be nifty and turn your car into a natural AC by rolling the windows down just a tad. Sometimes when you are on the highway, you might be tempted to let the cool breezes brisk through your hair, but this often tends to cause some drag and make your car less fuel efficient. 6. Learn how to maintain a steady driving speed. When you have just started to drive, you might not be really consistent with the speed in which you are operating your car. And the greater the variations on the speed, the higher amount of fuel is used by your car. So learn to become a better driver so that you keep a more or less steady speed while driving. There are some reports which say that driving at a steady pace, 80 to 95 kilometers per hour, tends to optimize the vehicle in terms of fuel consumption. 7. Drive on properly inflated tires. There are various factors that lead to efficiency while driving your car. We already discussed how keeping your windows open affects the performance. In addition, the state of your engine is another of the dictators of how much gas is used. In the same token, whether you're using tires that are properly inflated will also make sure that your gas usage goes down. So when you are going on a trip, especially on long ones, where you might not be able to find workshops to inflate your tires at every other stop, it becomes all the more essential to get your readings about the state of inflation of your tires. Underinflated tires, when run for long distances, will add extra in the prices of your gas. 8. Removal of excess weight from the car. You might have noticed that when you go for a hike, having a heavy backpack tends to affect your efficiency. The moment you loosen up the bag's weight, you find that extra oomph to carry on. The same is true for your car. Sometimes we might be storing things in our cars for no particular reason other than because we forgot to take them out of our cars. So there's a heavy pouch of your belongings from a road trip that you took or other essential items that you need to deliver to a person. The weight of the car tends to spike up because of these and the amount of your expenditure on gas too. People who often go out on road trips have also been found to use road trip cars that tend to save money on gas. 9. Use a gas credit card. Whenever you pay at the gas station with cash, there are not a lot of rewards, but using certain cards can provide you with cashbacks. Get to know about the cards that have the greatest rewards when you are paying with credit cards. Look out for some gas credit cards that provide travel miles and extra points when you use your gas credit cards. 10. Other miscellaneous ways. There are a few other ways to save money on gas. Sometimes people use premium gas just because they think it will work wonders in the mileage their cars provide. But not all cars are optimized to make use of the premium gas. Instead, regular gas will work well. Becoming loyal to a particular brand of gas will also help you save money, as the brands provide their loyal customers some rewards. For example, there's a delightful gas loyalty program offered by 7-Eleven. They offer you 11 cents worth of discount for the first 7 gallons of gas you fill. You can also maximize technology to save money on gas. There are some apps such as Gas Buddy and Gas Guru, which offer you some subtle ways in which you can save money on gas in 2022. All in all, there are various techniques that you can use in order to save some money on gas. The best ways might be reducing the use of your car altogether when you are traveling short distances. Instead, taking a walk or using public transport is not only good for your fitness, it will also help cut down on greenhouse gas emissions. In what other ways do you save money on gas? Please let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with people that might be looking out for the ways that we can save money on gas. If you are looking for more videos like these, please subscribe to our channel with the notification button. We'll see you with a new video soon. In the meanwhile, you can watch the video on the screen.